So, we are now looking at Call Me, and there's two ways to play that particular section depending on how easy you find it. I personally don't like to do a lot of travel in that because there's a bit of that. So to keep myself in this zone, instead of playing the chords like this, where it's 10 and 12, and then 10 and 8, and back to 5 and 7, and then 10 and 8, and 3 and 5. It's a bit of a travel. So instead of that, I turn it into basically a box by using basically a D-based power chord. So it's standard power chord there, and then here I just move down and I'm doing these. So I've just taken this finger, moved it down one space, and then resolved it by making a little D here. So you've got your 5 bar. Now we bar this. So that's your 7. So if you think of it as 5, 5, 7, 8, and we don't hit the high string. And that's a movable chord. But we're just going to use it to get around this. So now we can go. Which I find a lot easier if you're going. And so on. So if you're not used to doing those, I find them super useful. I use them all the time. It's a great technique to learn because it just makes you far more movable around the board. You should always think of bar chords as a continuation of your top. So your index finger is basically the nut, and a bar chord is like the continuation of an E minor, continuation of an A, continuation of a D, because all you're doing is continuation, continuation. Continuation. So it's just really, you're just moving E minor, A shapes and D shapes all around and using your index finger to become the movable nut. And if you think of it like that, then the whole fretboard becomes a lot more travelable. But yes, we're going to go, but only if you feel up to it and only if it's easier for you. Because if it's easier for you to go, they're both correct. They're both the right chords, just they're two different places to play them. So have fun with that.